Sorry, I should have done that before. Is everybody's okay with that, right? Okay. So what we're going to start with, I'm going to pin my video for this moment, and then, or spotlight my video. We're going to do the ABCs. We're going to go through the whole thing, and then we're going to learn about how to say my name is. Then you're all going to introduce yourselves. Cool? Cool. So we'll start with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Take that K with your thumb in the middle knuckle of your middle finger. That's the K with your index finger pointing straight to the sky. And if you drop your hand so your index finger is pointing out, that becomes a P. P. Same hand shape, different placement. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So now we're going to talk about how to say my name is. So any possessive just comes to yourself. So mine, possessive hand shapes are flat, pronouns are pointed. Me, mine. So the difference between possessive and pronoun, me, mine. So my name, take two H's and cross them. Name is. All the copular verbs is, are, was, were, to be, everything's right here. Is, are, was, were. We're going to talk about that in a minute about exact English and ASL. They're not the same at all. So my name is Mary. What you don't want to do is say M, A, R. What you want to try and do is just sound it out like you're reading. Mary, Sally, Kevin. So you want to just not follow the letters, follow the word. Mary. Also, so you know, and you can't give one to yourself before you even ask the question. Many people have name signs. So you saw on the video that we sent you, the little teaser video, that Laureen said, my name is Laureen. My name sign, Laureen. Laureen. This is a sign for lady. L, Laureen. Ironic, isn't it? She's not very much a posh lady, but her name sign is Laureen. Laureen. I've never really had a name sign. At Gallaudet a long time ago when I was a student, my name sign back then was Mary, and M here, Mary. because I was the person that they would come to when they'd want to make a phone call. So the deaf students would come to me to make a phone call. So they all would say, "Where's Mary? Where's phone Mary?" They kind of equated me to a telephone. So I never really liked that name sign. It was definitely mine. People knew who they were talking about, Mary. Oh, shit. But I never really liked it. So I've just spelled it Mary. Also, John does not have a name sign. John. Maybe because his name is so simple, John, that he's never had one. Father Min, and it follows the Korean symbol for his name. That's why it is like an L on its side on your chin. Min. Min. Father Min. So this is a sign for any father. Like the boys are going to go see Father Mok because they can't say Mark. Father Mark. Father Min. And then you just spell. Until that person has a name sign, you spell their name. The culture around name signs, you cannot give yourself a name sign. And typically it should be a deaf person that gives you a name sign. For example, on our staff, Janine. And the reason for that is she tries very hard to say good morning. But it doesn't look like that when Janine signs it. It looks like a very rough sign. So we call her Janine. Janine, really quick, like a quick New York sign. That's right. That's right. She knows. We don't hide it from her. She knows. She knows. So that's a little bit of background on name signs. I'm going to remove the spotlight and then I'm going to pick on people just where you are. That's all. What's your name? Missy, tip your screen. Oh. Yeah, but we can't see. There we go. Look at that. Well, she's had practice because she has the same name. Okay, so we're gonna remove the spotlight and go next door. And oh, look who's right next to you. That's just so lovely. Again, we can like see your throat up, Kevin.
You gotta tell. So my name is.
Oh my God. Is it?
Oh,
you get promotion?
Yeah.
Father Kevin?
No, this is promotion.
Yeah, Monsignor.
Yeah.
That's right, Monsignor. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I got the K.
Okay, so K and P, a lot of people confuse the K and the P. Just make sure with the K that your pointer finger is pointing towards the ceiling, and with the P, your pointer finger is pointing out in front of you. It's the same hand shape. Okay, so Kevin. Okay, that was very good. That was very creative. Very, very creative. We're gonna take the spotlight off you, dude. Okay, and who is next in the gallery here? Oh, Sally, that's you. You're coming up. Ready? Here she is. Woo, 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 woo. Perfect.
Did I do S right?
You did do S right. So the difference between A and S is also important. So you're thinking about your A, your thumb is along the side of your hand. And for S, it comes in front of your fist. So along the side of your fist for A, and in front of your fist for S. Okay, so they are close. So that's the important thing to remember for that one. Okay, we're just going in order, so the rest of you are just gonna have to get surprised because we're going in order. Oh, look who's there.
Mm.
Nombre, my nombre es. All your fingers for C, not just your pointer. That's it. R pointing up to the sky. Cross your fingers like good luck, hope. Good luck. Carla. And all your letters go out. C-A-R-La. Carla. Carla. So all of your letters are going to be forward facing. Remember that? That's important too, because oftentimes people spell to themselves. So if you're saying, my name is Kevin, that's great if you are over here somewhere. So just remember, always make sure your hand is facing out so people can read it. Okay. Honestly, this is the order for my screen, so don't think I'm jumping around here. Mrs. Omara? Oh, see, show off. Her husband had a deaf parent. That's his not fair. Okay. So Lisa is the show off. Lisa, Lisa has a name sign in our family. No, Kevin.
What?
No.
I don't know.
That is awful. No. All of my kids have the same, they're right here on the heart. Alex, Chris, Elise, Casey. Lisa was an L, so we just stuck her right there. Then my daughter Elise went and married an A. So now he's Andrew for attitude because he wrecked it because Alex already had Alex. So all of my kids are just on the heart. Alex, Chris, Elise, Casey. Lisa joined them. And my son-in-law had to get moved because he was an A. That's where he is. All right, are you ready? Who's gonna get spotlighted next? Oh,
Got the long name.
woo, woo, woo. She had to have the long name, right?
Well, my question, Mary, is if you said that you don't necessarily spell it out, would I just abbreviate it to like something like that? Like, or do I include all the letters or do I abbreviate it and sound it out?
So you would, when you introduce yourself, always use the full name, spell it out.
Okay.
But then you can abbreviate it or say, I know you don't, but you could say, people call me Kate. Or my name sign is Kate. I'm just making it up.
I do go by Kate, just not at work. Yeah, so that
Or
works.
not at work. But you could say, you could spell your whole formal name and then say, but typically, Kate.
Okay, cool.
And that's how you sign Scorch abbreviated. This is expanded, abbreviated. So you could say Kate.
Cool.
And that's easier to spell. You might want to do that for work, just for fingerspell. Okay, wait. We have to go back to our gallery here. Woo, woo. Okay. Can you see yourself, Maria? Yeah, you don't have to worry about unmuting. That's the beauty of this one. Nobody has to tell you to unmute. Awesome. Her name is Maria. Maria. Make sure your R, Maria, is pointing up at the ceiling, not out. Just make sure. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Right. That's right. Awesome. That is perfect. You guys are all in the advanced class here. Okay. Wait a minute. We have one more student. All right, Julia. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, Julia has the only one, well, in this group, Julia has the only moving letter, right? So Julia. Awesome. That is perfect. What do you think, does anyone know the answer to, does it matter if you're right or left-handed? Does anyone know that answer? Because the answer is, it doesn't matter. So if you spell your name with your left hand, if you're left hand dominant, it doesn't matter. If you are, someone's happy. If you are right hand dominant and you sign the word help, my right hand is dominant, my left hand is passive, my right hand helps, pushes up my left hand, help. If you are left-handed, then your left hand becomes dominant, your right hand is passive, and your left hand helps your right hand, help. So it's the same hand shape, it's the same motion, it's the same everything, it's just one hand is dominant and the other is not. Can you tell when someone's signing if they're left-handed? Yeah. Christina was left-handed. Laureen would often be like, blah, 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 because you have to kind of adjust your head, when Christina was interpreting. So I would be interpreting right-handed, Christina would take over left-handed, and Laureen would be going, oh. Just kind of have to adjust for a minute. That's all. That's all. What I would like to do is go through the signs that we're going to have the video for, and then we're going to be done. What do you say? Okay. So I could take time to switch back and forth and share the screen. It's going to take more time. If we just go through the signs, then you can go back and look at them on the video that I sent, and you will have the video that we send you on Monday. It's just going to take a lot of time to go back and forth because I was testing it with Mary before everybody was on, and I have to go page by page to share my screen. So here's where we are starting. Hello. 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 Pretty simple. I think you can all be confident to say hello. Hello. Absolutely. And now we're going to do good morning, good afternoon, good night. Okay. This all makes sense if you think about your passive arm as the horizon. So here's the horizon. Good. Your dominant hand lands on your passive hand. Good. Here's the horizon. In the morning, the sun comes up over the horizon, gently, not like Janine. Gently. Good morning. So the sun is coming up on the horizon. Good morning. That's right. That's right. The sun is rising in the morning. Good afternoon. The sun is lowering on the horizon. The sun is going down. So same, good afternoon. The sun is getting lower in the horizon. Good night. The sun is as close to the horizon as it can be, almost ready to boop, set. Night. Night. For noontime, Sally, were you gonna, for noon?
No, this is, I'm trying to, good morning. It's like the sun. Your hand is like the sun rising.
Your hand is the sun.
Got it.
Your arm is the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning, the sun is coming up in the horizon. In the afternoon, it's lowering on the horizon. At night, it's sitting on the horizon, right? Noon, high noon, straight up. That's noontime. Noon. The next on this page is, how are you? Oh, Genevieve, how nice of her to join us. We will embarrass her later, Catherine. Hi, Genevieve.
Hi, sorry I had a meeting.
No worries, we're happy you're here.
I can attempt to say I'm sorry, but
Please. Well, actually, Genevieve, could you, hold on one second. Let me just remove this pen. Go ahead. Could you introduce yourself? Please spell your name, can you? You can.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, just, that was enough of an embarrassment.
Evivie, but I don't remember G.
G.
So I'm Genevieve. Genevieve. Sorry. All right, I'll be done. I'm on mute.
Laureen and I have had a lot of fun with Genevieve's name because the letters kind of go up and down. So Genevieve, just as a secret little tell you something, Laureen and I have now referred to you as Genevieve because when we spell your name, it goes with the E-N-I-V-E, goes up and down. So instead of spelling it out, Laureen just says, Genevieve. So sometimes you get a name sign that has nothing to do with anything you even know about. It's just you get a name sign. Other times it's because of a characteristic, like if a person has a beard. We've had some people that we know that I know a man named Charles who is deaf, and his name sign is Charles because he has a big thick beard. Charles with a C, Charles. So sometimes it's because of a physical attribute. Sometimes it's because of a personality thing, Janine. And sometimes it's just because somebody was playing with your name and so it's kind of random as to how that happens. Genevieve, we are now just going through the book and we're up to a point of signing, how are you? So you'll see that sometimes those copular verbs just disappear. And a lot of it is because you're using your face and your body too. So how are you? How are you? I don't need the R so much. How, your hands are together with your fingertips down, and you're gonna roll your hands so your fingertips are out. It's almost like you're revealing something. How are you? How are you? You good? Mets. And remember that a lot of sign language is just body, face. You can tell a lot. If somebody says, how are you? And their answer is, I'm fine. You could voice that, I'm fine, but that's not what they said. If there was, facial expression, body language, you have to match the tone with your voice. So if I saw someone say, I'd say, I'm fine. So you have to match tone with body language. Okay, so our next signs, I feel. So possessive, remember we talked about mine, me, I. So I and me are just an index finger, not a flat possessive. I feel, you're taking a 5 hand shape, dip in your middle finger, feel, fine, fine is stronger, kind of cool, feeling really fine. So depending on how you use it, you can add attitude or not. I feel fine would be just a normal fine. They give other examples of how you might feel. Genevieve.
So when Janine has her exasperated, it's fine. I feel fine. What is that? Okay.
Get a little eye roll in there. I'm a New York, fine. But you need the eyes going at the same time. The other examples that they show are sick. Again, it's the 5 hand shape with your middle finger dipped down, both hands. One's on your head, one's on your chest. Sick. 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 Sick and tired. Tired are your 4 hand shape, this B type hand shape on your shoulders, and your shoulders slouch because you're tired. So that's where the sign comes from. When you're tired, you pull your shoulders in. So the sign for tired is tired. Tired. Lousy. 3 hand shape. This we should all learn. It's a 3 hand shape from your nose, and it kind of just gets thrown off your nose. Lousy. Lousy. Maybe you feel lousy because you feel sick, or maybe you feel lousy because you feel tired. 3 hand shape, lousy. Lousy. All right, which means not great, not bad, just all right. A flat B hand shape and your passive hand palm up, your dominant hand in a B hand shape, and it just goes right across. All right. All right. And that could mean I feel all right, or it's all right to borrow the book. I have a right. It's my right to drive with a license. Right. It's not right. So we'll learn, just because something sounds the same, it's not signed the same. Right-handed, a right of way, the right answer. Correct, right answer. Okay.
What about I am all right?
All right. I'm all right.
Yes, all right.
I'm all right. I feel all right. And that's the context that's here, Carla. All right. Wonderful. 2 5 hand shapes that you just push out. Wonderful. And you see sometimes at meetings and stuff, we all do this. It's kind of like the visual clapping, right? And that kind of comes from this wonderful, wonderful, yay. Yeah, that's a visual clap. Yay. I haven't seen you in a long time. See, long time. See nothing. See nothing, long time. So see you, nothing, long time. That's what we're talking about. Nothing. The big egg. That's what we mean when we talk about the English word order. It follows more French than English. See you, nothing, long time. And the reason is that it came from France. So Gallaudet came from Paris. So a lot of the signs that he brought were all in French word order. To say thank you, this is an important one. Thank you. So good lands on your passive hand. thank you just comes from your chin. Thank you. Thank you. You can really want to thank someone, so you use two hands. Oh, thank you. Or you might be really excited. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So just depending, you can change the meaning. Thank you is just the thank you. But no passive hand, Maria. No passive hand. Just thank you. Good lands on the passive hand. Thank you has no passive hand. Does that make sense? Awesome. Please. Oh, see, Lisa knows the baby signs because I make the little ones. More, please. Yeah, see, Lisa knows cookie. She knows all the important things. Milk. Please. Please. No, or just no. Yes is like someone is shaking their head up and down. Yes. You would think it would make sense that it was no. It's not. It's no. And this, can you see? It's like a little duck. No. And it comes from N-O. It's called a finger spell loan sign. N-O. No. No. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Do you ever just, is it multiple closings or is it just one? Like, and is it like, if you just do one, is that like, that's your mom saying no?
Yes. Yes, look at Lisa. That is a mom no. She knows. She has seen me. Yeah. No.
That's how you're in trouble.
You're going to learn a lot of family secrets. That's not really good. No. No is very firm. No, thank you. No, thank you. Excuse. So your palm up orientation with your passive hand, palm down with your dominant hand, and you're just wiping it away. Excuse, like excuse me. So excuse me, or you are excused. Excuse. Excuse. Bathroom? Bathroom? Where? So you'd say bathroom first, and a WH question, if you're asking who, what, where, when, how, why, eyebrows go up. Bathroom? Where? It just wiggles back and forth. Okay. This is easy. Here's your door. Close the door, open the door. Door. So the verb, open the door, the verb, close the door, the noun, door. So the object itself is a door. You can open the door or close the door. Same with window, with a different orientation. You open the window, you close the window. This is a window, noun. So the noun window, open the window, close the window. Okay, so verbs, move or move just once. The noun kind of is a repetitive motion. TV, watch, like. So TV is your object, right? TV, TV, watch. He uses look, watch, like. Do you like to watch TV? TV, like. Okay. A lot of us are watching a lot of TV these days. Do you want to go to the movies? Again, what is your subject? Movie? Go? Want? So you want something, you want that cookie. Want. Want. You pull it towards yourself. Want. Don't want. Push it away. Don't want. Don't want. So you can make it negative by just dumping it on the ground. Don't want it. You want it, you're pulling it towards yourself. You want it. You don't want it, you push it away from yourself. So movie, go, one. Do you want to go to the movies? Okay, movie first. Go. What? And again, you're asking a question, so you've got that raised eyebrow that makes it clear that you're asking a question. Phone number, what? What? And we were just talking about this with somebody. They were saying the sign for what is this? What? It's a flat hand shape, and your hand, you just use an index finger to go across. More and more and more. Some signs fade with time. That's still correct. But now most deaf people will say what? So phone number, what? So Catherine, I'm going to call you later. Phone number, what? What? So it's almost like you're shrugging, like you don't know. So you got to tell me what. Okay. The next one is really funny because it's TTY, meaning TTY is the object. Do you have one? Have. Possessive, have. It's two B hand shapes that you bring to your chest. Have. So TTY, have. We don't have TTYs anymore. So ignore the TTY. We have video phones, VP. If you come to our office, you'll see each of us has an extra, what it looks like a computer monitor, and it's a phone. And they're called video phones, and the deaf community just says VP. So VP, have. Okay. Car, have. Car, have. Me, with you. Can I go with you? Me, with you. Good. And again, you're asking a question, so it's going to show that it's a question on your face, right? So that, and Kevin has such an expressive face that it's always very clear. He's asking a question, right? So expressive. Have a seat, please. Sit, sit, please. Again, the verb, sit. Genevieve, you're right. Sit down. The more strong you are, the stronger the meaning, right? So I could say, sit, please. You know, come, sit, please. Or come, sit down, please. Or I could say, sit down, right? So it just depends on what you're trying to say. Chair, a noun again is going to repeat. So the verb, sit. The noun, chair. What time is it? What time is it? Home. Home. Must. So must is an X hand shape that bobs up and down. I have to, I must, I need to. Home, must. You're going, where are you going? Going, where? Where? You're going, where? A closed S, just like please is an open B, closed S, sorry, 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 sorry. Sorry. Again, a very important one. Very important one. Happy Christmas. We are just at the end. Happy, happy or merry, merry Christmas. Think about the Star of Bethlehem in the sky. Again, here's your horizon. The star rises. Christmas. That's where the sign comes from. Merry Christmas. Happy New. So here is your passive hand. Your dominant hand in the same B hand shape comes up behind it. Refresh, new year. And year comes from, here's the sun. It's going all the way around the earth once. That's where it comes from. So year, 1 year. Years and years and years. I've been waiting years and years for Father Min. Years and years. I'm happy. Father, Min, coming home. So see, even with the vocabulary that we use today, you can create all kinds of sentences. Happy, whose birthday is in January? Do we have any January? Debbie. Debbie's birthday was this week. Who else? Anybody else? January? Happy. Now, birthday, there's a million ways to sign birthday. The most common one is birth, like arrival, birthday. A lot of people say birthday. It's that same middle finger in, you touch your chin, you touch your chest. Birthday, birthday. Some people say birthday, birthday. There's a million ways to say birthday. But we're gonna stick with what the book says, which is arrival, birthday. Our friend Laurel's baby was born Monday, arrived. Born. Okay. That's all of the vocabulary for this week. We are a little over. You guys want to go home. I know, home. So my ask is practice, watch the video. Laureen also signed all of your offices. I work for CYO Youth Ministry. I work with Genevieve. Sorry, she spelled it out. She spelled social justice is what Laureen said on there. So we might have to tweak yours. Life issues. Project Rachel is spelled too on there. So you'll see your offices, family life. So you'll see your offices there too. So next week, I would love for you, we'll start class with you introducing yourselves and where you work. If you're not sure of the sign, don't forget to watch Laureen's video that we've already sent and you'll see your office. Family life. So it's almost like, Sally, your lungs are breathing. Life. Life, that's where it comes from. Life. Family, any group. Family, class, right? Team is with a T. F, family. G, group. So next week, you'll introduce yourselves. My name is, I work. Here's a sign for work, which is on that video, work, and then where do you work? So that's your homework. Cool? Awesome. So we'll see you next week on Thursday. Hold on one second, just so I can